It is great to see so many leaders here today to talk about such an important topic, and that is reskilling our workforce for the 21st century economy. I am a former preschool teacher, and today I am chair of the Senate Subcommittee on Employment and Workplace Safety, and I know the value of education and training for our workforce, particularly for young people. So I'm really glad that all of you have come here this week to talk about a timely and critical issue that is so important today. As all of you know, with our economy in such turmoil and millions of Americans looking for work, it has never been more important than now to invest in our workforce and make sure that when jobs are open, our workers have the skills to fill them. I talk to students all the time who tell me they are interested into moving into these high-skill fields, but they're not sure what they need to do to get the skills they need. These students need and they deserve stronger resources and support. I am very confident that we now have an unprecedented opportunity to make some big changes in the way that we invest in our workers and to make sure that our students are able to see all the possibilities open to them so they can make informed decisions about their own future. And I believe this is absolutely critical to the future prosperity of all of our communities in this country. We now have a president who wants to craft policy with input from a variety of perspectives and who understands that creating a skilled workforce is essential, but it's not going to happen overnight. He has made rebuilding our competitiveness by investing in the skills and talents of every worker a priority. And he's laid out a very clear goal for us that every American obtain at least 1 year of post-secondary education. I believe we've got to close the skills gap that's required for the jobs that are available in our communities that is mismatched with the skills that our young people actually have. I believe we've got to get all of our stakeholders around the table, including our employers and labor and schools and workforce experts, economic development entities, community organizations. And now, as we are rebuilding our economy, we've got to think seriously as a nation about what is working and what is not, and what we need to do to meet the needs of our students, our workers, our industries, and our communities. I ultimately believe that how we handle this issue will make or break our economy. I recently had the chance to talk to an executive at a construction and engineering firm, and he told me he's really happy that we are now emphasizing math and science. But he felt that it had come at the expense of other skills that he needed his workers to have. That executive, a construction firm, said what he needs more than anything else are engineers who are skilled communicators. He actually told me that when he looks at a job application, he looks for math, science graduates who have communication experience like high school debaters. That, to me, is just one example of the mismatch that we've got to address if we want to see our students and our communities prosper. We've got to encourage more public-private partnerships to help bridge the gap between education and the workplace, and we need to hold our students to a high standard. All of you are on the front lines of these issues, and you can be the catalysts of these necessary partnerships through your relationships with schools and businesses, community leaders, and through the proposals you make back home.